have the Passage, we have Migration, and Copenhagen. So starting on the Passage, Water Nomad, Aquarina bands, very water heavy maps there. And then we've ended up Passage, which is also water heavy. Lost some of the more land-based maps, actually. Probably the 4 most land-based maps. Four Lakes, Canberra, Golden Swamp, and Nomad. Oh, Copenhagen's probably up there too. But these 4 very, very land-based. And they go down. So Passage, Copenhagen, Migration, Civs. Italians, Japanese, Lithuanians, and Georgians. Buggy's got Wu, Malay, Vietnamese, and Celts. Any guesses regarding Civs and where they may go? And after that, we'll look at jumping into game number 1. My hunch is Italian, no, Japanese Passage will be matched with the Wu. Vietnamese Copenhagen, Malay Migration. No, Malay Passage, Wu Migration. There you go. So I'm going to start with Japanese Malay. Some could say I could have seen what was on the Rex, but I haven't. So Japanese Malay will be my guess there. Top picks will go for Migration, and then Vietnamese Lithuanians on Copenhagen. I think that's how they'll play it. Celts could also find their way, and Georgians, I think both last picks could find their way on Copenhagen in some manner if they wish to. Celts not the worst on Migration either if they wish. Welcome along. It is Division 3, Week 5 of Girt By Sea. Final week of the Swiss stage. We have got Buggy in the south as the Wu. We've got McGoob in the north as the Japanese. And this is a do or die set. Winner progresses to the final 8 in Division 3. Loser will be out. And for now, it's going to be sheep under TC. It's going to be deer pushed in. It's going to be early scouting. And so far, normal. We're going to see both these players probably look to dock. Look to play some galleys, maybe some fires, depending on whether their APM allows it. If we have a look at the map on the Passage, we have 2 land crossings as shallows that you can walk over. Deadly if you try to. Maybe your opponent is hiding with demos. Otherwise, it's a full navy battle. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 relics on the map. All in the water, all requiring transports to get to. Maybe someone will go for them if they go really, really late. So Wu Japanese will start us off. The Wu, very fortunate. They get careening and dry dock an age earlier and cost and research time 75% off. Careening and dry dock become extremely cheap and extremely easy to afford. I think careening is like 60 food or something ridiculous. And you can see dry dock there, 150 food, 100 gold. Not much at all. The Wu have also got the Jan Swordsman, which can raid very nicely if there is a sneak. Meanwhile, the Japanese, the beauty of the Japanese is the fishing ships working faster early on. We're going to go see a dock coming down soon. The cheaper mill and lumber and mining camps. 50 wood off. And also the bonus for them as the game progresses, those Yasama towers. Additional arrows if required. They don't get heated shot, which will be handy against the ships, but watchtower line does a lot of work. So getting to guard tower, getting to keep, quite nice as well. And their galley line, they get to see things a little bit quicker as well, which will be handy if we see McGoob play galleys. In comes ball number 1. Doesn't look like either player has gone forward just yet. We're seeing McGoob Scout Cavalry do that now. Villager unloomed. Not a lot of vision. Are we going to see Docville in trouble? Can't wall this guy in either. And here we are. I think the Ville may go down here. Quick wall skills. How are we looking? I think we may have just given this up. And TC as well. Did we lose a Ville under the TC? Oh no. This ball. Oh, we lost a Ville here. Buggy. A little bit of an unfortunate start. Mill is coming in. Loom's coming in now. Boar eventually goes down. That's an unfortunate start for Buggy. Does now get fishing ships out. I have to watch you and that ball. Yes, we do. We have an important set to watch. This is a big set. More houses coming down for McGoob. Boar coming in. No such issues there. So it's a very strong start for our player in the Japanese. 3 Villes up. Buggy's also housed. 2 Villes up. Loom coming in. And then hopefully 20 Villes plus Loom click up. Tight. Yeah, easy. Easy. Look how much food is on hand. Drop off and up. Check it out. Quite strong. Meanwhile, on this side, still got Villes in queue, but 300 food held on. One more Ville. Drop off with the fishing ships. It's going to be tight. Any second now. 499, 500 and up. There we go. So good timing advantage for McGoob here. 4 fishing ships working away. And a Ville on the shorefish. So lots on food actually. Maybe a little bit too much on food if we want to get more docks down and galleys out. I'm a big fan of the dock location here. It's on the crossings. I am a big advocate. Just put a demo in here. Maybe get early town watch. Not super early. But get yourself some town watch. Mid-feudal. And just in case someone tries to sneak, you can do some work with a demo. It's just a nice little insurance policy that doesn't cost too much. McGoob's up. Straight into double bid axe. Straight into fires. Scouts. Both scouts don't have a lot of HP. Buggies can sit. And can now run out. Safe to move. Double second dock down. And we're going to see galleys and fast careening. Which is always good. Comes in so quickly. Why not? But opponent is on fires, so the careening won't do anything at the start. Walls, don't mind it. And a few Villes going to berries as well. If anything, a couple of archers too. Okay. Oh, a sneak! I completely missed it. I missed the sneak. There it is. Saw the barracks at home. It's going to be double range archers. Oh no, blacksmith, sorry. Blacksmith archery range. Already over the top. Looks like it's been unscouted. Very nicely done. 1 or 2 fires. Maybe a lot of archers are going to come out and they're going to do some work. There's no barracks down for Buggy. The archers are going to get their value pretty quickly. Demo. Ooh, demo in queue. Early walls, otherwise both players doing what they need to at home. Question here is, you've got the sneak, you've got archers. At what point do you show them? Because the longer you wait, the more chance your opponent is ready. But the earlier you go, the less damage you're going to do. Probably worth waiting for fletching at the very least. Can click that now. No, going to go with another archer for the time being. Good walls coming across. I think from here, if you're going to keep walling, it's like there to the edge of the map. If you want to wall out some safe area. Could also be a fast castle age time. 2 buildings already down, remember. Maybe send a few more to gold. Next vills out of the TC go to gold and should be up pretty quick. There's a fair few on food. Fletching coming out, and it's going to be 5 archers. And a skirm behind it as well. What do they see? A little bit. Scout is still alive, but it's at home. Buggy's going to win water here. Plenty of vills in queue. And here we go. Now we get the harassment on the gold. 1 kill. 2 kills. And defensive tower on a wood line. Nope. Giving it up. You're going to have to run. 3 kills. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. This is a problem. What happened to Buggy's fish? Are you saying you demoed Buggy's fish? Do you want me to go back and check his fish? Oh, we're going to have to delete this. Hang on. We've been told. I think there was a demo on some fish, people. Oh, how far back? Now you tell me. How far back am I going? Ages ago. You got to tell me at the time. Demo coming in on the fish, and it waits for the right time. It gets 3. I don't mind it. I can get around 3. But this is the bigger damage. That's a lot of eco, not doing a lot. 27%. We're going to another wood line. These archers can stick around for a fair bit, and there's more. More in queue. Buggy doesn't have a lot of wood to even make more skirms or make... Doesn't have a lot of wood to make much else, but he's going to have control of the water, which I guess is nice. Can add more fish, but at this stage, I think a range is needed, right? Tower was deleted correctly. But these 5 archers, they've lost no health. They've got 4 kills. And I think it's just about taking whatever res you can. Yes, straggler tree is always good. Need to drop a range, I think. Or else these archers are going to get some serious damage. Maybe a good time now to drop a tower as well. Whilst you're safe. Lumber camp at home. But yeah, now the second lot of archers are in. And they're going to get some kills of their own. Stable. And castle age. And that... Where's the next demo? Demo is in there. Not paying attention. That could get a decent amount of damage. But a demo doesn't take a galley out in one shot. Do need a second if you want to get rid of those ships. Buggy could also sneak himself if he wishes. You do have water control after all. Tower protects a little bit of space, but oh god, this is going to be awkward. 2 scouts are there, going to fight with some vills. Really wants... Oh, that's a lot of vill kills. Is the tower even going to go up? That's a lot of vill kills. This is strong from McGoob. And fire comes out. Fire comes out. Demo had already come out. Looks like it may have taken out something, but there's still archers working away. He's been able to push those back, kept the dock alive, and he's going to have Castle Age in a minute. Nine extra vills, or 9 extra eco units. Adding own stable, whole bunch of archers. Going to be able to add Bodkin. Get War Galley, fight back on water. 3k extra res collected. It's a strong game one. I don't think Buggy has many answers here. Castle Age is in. Never resign, people. If you can just work your way to Castle Age. Yeah, I mean, okay. Never resign, but this is a problem. Another range. Stonewall up. Gonna get crossbow soon. You could even deny this range. Especially with crossbow now in. It does get denied on 99.28%. Devastating. Knights. Fire galleys. Mill just somewhere so a market can come down. Second TC at home now. Able to boom freely behind this. There's a mangonel. Market's coming down, at least to save something with a few walls along the side as well. Knights are just going to run in. Yep. Yep, right. Knights can run in. There's no answer to those. And McGoob takes game one. Okay. Comprehensive victory, I think. The sneak did a lot of damage. And you can really, really end up in a pickle if you don't see it or you're not ready for it. One of my favorite maps to play this one because of the shenanigans that you can come up with. It all went wrong from Buggy at the start. Yes, the boar, the Vil going down here, it all just didn't start well. And McGoob gets game one. What you try and lure it? I mean, I'm assuming you just didn't lure it. Too late. Still too late. Okay. We're going forward. Here we go. In on the board just as the attack signal comes in. We're watching. We're not watching. We're not watching. We try to run. Oh, and she got... Oh, that boar had +1 range. That's unfortunate. Keep going further back. Oh, no. Oh, God. It was just a disaster from the start. This boar... This boar, oh boy. Okay, here she comes. Here she comes. All right. Here we go. From the start. Goes and runs and didn't want to follow. He takes a step. Doesn't want to follow. Okay, let's go again. Goes again. Oh, come on. How are you doing that? No way. And then the third time. And the third time is as this comes in. And the third time we forget about it. Oh, that's a disaster. Oh, Buggy, that's so unfortunate. Oh, Keita, thank you very much for the raid. Hope your stream went well. Hope your stream went well. Welcome along. We're watching some fellow Div3. This set happened earlier today. We don't know the results. We do have both players in chat at the moment. We've just finished game 1. Bugee and McGoob. Winner makes the top 8. Maybe your potential opponent in the finals. Who knows? Obviously, you've got your set against Pleco at some point this week. And yeah, good luck. But yes, we're watching the set at the moment. And let me tell you, everyone that's just joined, go back and, well, if you get a chance to watch this VOD, go back and watch the set we watched beforehand. Specifically, Copenhagen. Crazy game. Crazy, crazy game. But for now, we're going to turn our attention back to Bugee and McGoob. We've got game number 2. We're going to load up the rec now. I'm going to welcome along. It's game number 2 of this do or die set in Division 3. McGoob v Bugee. They're on migration. They're pretty far apart from each other. McGoob's got the Lithuanian, so he gets to start with extra food. 100 extra food. And Bugee is the Malay, so we'll get the faster up times and gets access to one of my favourite parts of Age of Empires that I have not used enough in my own gameplay, that being harbours. So far, it should just be all about sheep. It should be about deer. It should be about looking to get to feudal, maybe straight to castle age, depending on the strategies. Personally, I am a castle age man. I don't believe in the fast feudal on this map. But we'll see how these players go about it. Luring the deer for now, and it will be a likely pretty slow start to this match as they're so far apart. Eventually, you want to work your way into the middle. All the res, all the good fun is in the middle. Lots of wood lines, lots of golden stone, and even some berries. Lots to be had. And now we get to critique their builds as we wait and await the action to begin. Always tricky with the Malay because of the faster uptime. Sometimes it can be a hindrance more than an advantage, as you're just not ready on the timings. Like, you're always maybe planning certain timings, or you're told, oh yeah, build a barracks at 60% on the way up, because then it'll be ready once the time you hit feudal age. Well, it doesn't work like that with the Malay, because they go up so much faster. Oh, we got an annoying deer here that's going to be stuck on the corner. So it'll be important to see how Bugee goes about this. I'd like to see, if you're going to go fast feudal, get underneath it. Yeah, okay, so fix the deer, that's good. Go fast feudal, probably still go 22 vils, I think. But it also gets tight because you don't have a lot of food under your TC. And the food kind of runs out at 20 vils. Having done this build a few times in team games. But with this number on wood, I imagine it's a fast castle. At which point, probably even 27 vils with Malay, because it's going to go so fast. McGoob has got 6 on wood and has sent 3 to the shorefish. Not the worst. It'll go through it a lot quicker, but it also means there's less under TC. 7 on wood, 8 on wood, so this may also be a fast castle. Fishing ships on the way out. Head start for McGoob. So what are we looking to see? What do we want to see in the middle when we get to land v land? Lithuanians v Malay. Malay do get the infantry armor for free, which is nice against what is likely a Cav player. you can get your pikes with free armor against the knights. The downside, well, if McGoob goes with the latest, it ignores armor. So there is no need for the free armor if you're up against latest, because it's not going to do anything. Second dot coming out, so definitely a fast castle here. And McGoob is on the way up. 20 vils has made it work. Very nice. And very little idle TC time. Very nice. Plan now should be, I think after this sheep will go, it'll be to empty the TC. Go on wood, drop a second dock. May even drop the dock here by the looks of it. There's one vil that's throwing, doesn't want to work. There we go. Caps, welcome along. I am not going to tell you who won the TDI set because it is a must watch. It is a must watch. I can't spoil it. I just can't spoil it for you. Yeah. And I think chat, the people that saw it, I think they'll agree. I am not trying, like, there is... if you know it went to a Copenhagen game, then it is... I'm not joking. No. Absolutely on it. Alright, McGoob is up to feudal age. The 3 fish, unfortunately, are on shorefish. It's what happens sometimes. Need to get that extra scouting in. Loom coming in. I don't mind that either, given the late uptime. And you know your opponent is up quickly. There we go. Find some deep fish. Good fix. And we're opening trade cogs. No, we're opening galleys. We're opening trade cogs. No, we're opening... We gotta fix the hotkeys there. Went in twice, and I think we fixed it eventually with galleys. Slightly housed here as well. A reminder for everyone, if you've got the game open now, remove your trade cog hotkey. You don't need it. I think Buggy did it. Yep, you deleted yours. I remember we were talking the other day about it, and could have even been last night. And we said, get rid of it. If you ever need trade cogs, you can click them manually. Not worth it. So if you do have the game open now and you're watching along, here's your reminder. Just remove your trade cog hotkey. Not needed. Alright, galleys are coming in. Galleys are... They found some fish. Nice. Should be an FC on this side. It'd be interesting to see how close. Maybe some stone will get sold. And here we go. Galleys coming in. No fletching yet. But they're going to work away on the vil. And may even get a vil kill here. Should get a vil kill here. No. So close. Vil gets away. Fish are running. Good. Good move. There's 10 of them. Really want to get that running. And we're going to see fires for now. Maybe just some fires to hold the position a little bit before moving up. Still waiting on a second building anyway. Three docks, it's good. Should be able to push water back pretty nicely. McGoob's adding a transport now. Probably planning the middle. And actually, it doesn't have buildings. If he had buildings, nearly has the res. Fires verse... yeah, he wants to click... Buggy's ready to click up. Does have 2 buildings, so should be good to go. 1 more gold. Bit more food. Yes, there we go. And look at how quickly that castle age is going to come in. Okay, let's see. And the timing here won't be too much worse. Just needs to get the buildings down. It's going to be galleys as well. Plan is to switch into galleys for Buggy. But first on the middle island will be our Lithuanian player with blacksmith, and we'll be ready to click straight after it. There we go. And no stone has been sold along the way, which is good. Going to wood, important. No double bit axe for Buggy. May need that soon. Easy to forget that one. We're on one lumber camp as well. May want to spread those out. That lumber camp's getting a little bit thin. Okay, here we go. War Galley upgrade will be first for our Malay, at which point he should absolutely clear up this push. Keep the fish alive. There's 10 of them. That'll be good. Can maybe try to head to the middle after that. Get a foothold in the middle, because no use getting all this if you're just going to lose the middle. Also sending a couple of fires the other way to try and clean up the fish on that side and put a little bit of pressure on McGoob there. There's the transport on the way. Fletching's in. No bodkin yet. Won't be too far away though. Ships are being sent forward, and the fish very much at home. Can maybe throw a couple around this side now as well, as the deep fish starts to thin out a little bit. Fires v fires. The 3 feudal fires will get the win eventually. And War Galley on the way. Knights out as well. And I like the monastery play too. Get some relics early. Get the gold income coming in. Both players should have a relatively safe foothold in the middle. TC, I like it. Early TC, always good. Gives you a little bit of a foothold. Fighting here, and it's good for our Malay player. War Galley will come in eventually. I don't think the dock will go down quickly enough. 2 TCs for both. And look at the fires. The fires are just streaming forward now. And these 2 galleys are doing some work on the wood line. Wheelbarrow, but no double bit. Hopefully double bit's not far away. Scouting in the middle. I think we're going to see some stuff. There we go. TC has been found. Is this auto scout? Nah, can't be auto scout, right? Could be auto scout. Is this auto scout, Buggy? Or is this just... Oh. Definitely auto scout. Okay. Yep. Fires v fires in the middle. And it looks good for Malay on water. Next, it becomes about... the scout eventually gets away from the knights. The extra speed helping out. Double... Okay. Double stable. Elephants. Elephants. We're going elephants, right? We're not going like light cap. That'd be boring. Surely we're going elephants. We're going to go elephants into monks, which is unfortunate, but elephants, if there's enough of them, it'll be pretty good. TC coming up. What does McGoob see? And he's about to see everything. Okay. He's now going to see what matters. And check out the scouting, by the way. Sees pretty much the whole island. I think this guy's done a fair bit of work. And both players now see the full... sorry, no. Buggy nearly sees the full island. Elephant. Delete. Is he going to change sides? Is he going to get a fill? He's going to change sides. He's rocking back. He's trying to hold on. Does not want to turn European. Very much enjoys Southeast Asia. And, well, we'll enjoy the afterlife as well. McGoob is going to pick up a relic here. He's already got one. And remember, as Lithuanians, bonus attack with every relic up to 4 on the Knights. So relics are good if you're with the Lithuanians, but there's a lot of problems here. Castle res is in, so we're going to see a castle. Oh god, that's an aggressive castle. How many elephants here? There's 5 elephants here. That's going to clean up everything that's here. 5 elephants win this. There's no attack upgrades on them, but yeah, you send those in. How's the monk? Micro. I might get 2 conversions though. Then it'll be 3v2. And it will be 3v2. Now you got to try and convert one of your elephants back. Or a knight. Looks like we're going for the knight. Gets a knight, so it still looks pretty good. Vils did garrison. And a ram is out to try and work away on the castle as well. Scout on the monk. Double scout on the monks. Monk's getting healed. Scout gets deleted. And now the 2 converted elephants are going to have a go at what else is out here. I think castle will go up eventually. And that twists this game a little bit. Buggy was ahead. Buggy's got a very nice eco lead. But this is going to push a lot. Get Bodkin, I think we raised range the town centre. 3 TCs for McGoob is going to be able to boom behind this. Rams are being added. And on top of that, as said before, you'll be able to play into latest with the Lithuanians. A unit that I thought was extremely overpowered when I started getting into ranked about 2 years ago. It's like, how do you kill this thing? Then the Manaspa came along. And that opened extremely overpowered. Woodline at the back. Lots of monks out. We're going to get redemption. Yes, I love it. I love the redemption play here. Just in on the stables. Brilliant. Yeah, you got to delete them. Can't let them go to the Lithuanians. And you can just keep... Just go next. Yeah, go for the workshop. Why not? You don't need to add your own if you convert that one. That's awesome. 4th TC at the back now. Buggy has a good score lead. And Imp with a castle that's probably safe for now. Sell some stone. A little bit of stone. Should have him. Has water control. Converting houses. This is so annoying when you're up against this crap. Redemption is so frustrating. And now he's going to see the castle. Other way. But Imp on the way, and Atonement is interesting. Lots of monks. You can see how fast they're playing. They're both probably playing on their limit. Vils are going to go down. No, they're not Vils. Those are Karambits. They're not going to last long against the converted elephants. These boys have done a bit of work. Done a lot of damage. Mainly to buildings. Running again. Another castle out the side. I like it again. More minerals. Protected. And he's going to be able to go Trebs very soon. Up in is the plan here. Yeah, archers are in queue. I think that's a good tech switch. But Trebs need to be #1 priority, and they are. Need to be able to Treb down the castle, and with the archers behind it, they'll be able to take out the monks. McGoob's got a lot of gold. A lot of gold. We'll be able to buy the Imp Tech very soon. Just shift, buy food, do that twice, and click up. Treb's out. And it's going to start on the Siege Workshop. That goes down. So it's going to be 5 relics. McGoob's going to have 5 relics. Safely tucked away in multiple monasteries. But the action is here. Rams v Rams. Converted elephants v Treb. Treb is packing. Treb is being repaired. Elephants coming in. Treb survives. Treb survives. There we go. There's that. Crossbow. The goob's not clicked up. Still has a lot of gold. Another town center here for Buggy. I'm getting super confused because orange is now on the left, but orange is on the right. Castle goes down. Knights, 83 Vills v 86. Vills leveled up, but the fishing ship is doing work. And a castle has come down on the shoreline. You know what that means? You know what this says to me if Buggy has seen it? You have full water control. Chemistry. I mean, you need chemistry anyway. You're playing crossbow. You've got castles. Chemistry. 1 or 2 cannon galleons can just work away at this bad boy. And you want to do it soon before he tries to get back on water. Relics are being moved to the back monastery, and the push is on. The score is really nice. These are about to be arbed. They have bracer. And I think the push is going to come in too fast for Magoob. He's clicked up now. I hope he's clicked up at home. He has. No issues there. But how quickly is this? These raids are probably going to come in too fast for my liking. I think this set is going to be leveled up. And we're going to go to a game 3 to decide who makes the final. Finals. Sorry. Who makes the finals? 2 minutes away. There's still time. But the res has started to go. Buggy's got res for another castle. And come forward again. Take more space. The raids are still here. So we've been spotted trying to go out to the side. There's a castle here anyway. Push just needs to keep coming through the middle. Take out production buildings now. What does he see? He's going to just see what he sees. And then work on... Let's see what we go for first. Monastery is always good, because that is relics. And between the Karambits and the Arb, the Knights will be in trouble. You can see there the Knights lose that +4 attack. Castle can come down here. It gives more gold, more stone. There's 4 Trebs under here. There are a lot. There's a lot of Karambits, and Arb can add some more production buildings behind. Needs to add a few houses, but the castle will also help there. You can see houses being added. But we're just walking forward now. Relics, monks. Monks are trying to walk. Monks are trying to move. They're on the move with the 5 relics. The monastery's trying to go up. We're just being pushed further and further back. All 5 of them. 4 of the monks go down. 1 of them survives for now. Knights with a nice clear up. There's a lot of knights, actually. They got their armor now. Hold on. Hold on. Stabilized, but in a corner. Still enough res to work with. Gold, stone, militia for Buggy. There's enough res to work with, but is down a lot in eco. It feels like these guys need to be Cavalier pretty quickly. Armor's coming in, which is good. They need to be Cavalier. They need to get the +4 from the relics, and then they need to win the fight. They just need to win this fight, but it's going to be hard under a castle. All those Arbs. Arb's going to do 9 damage, and these guys are going to have 4 pierce armor, which says... Oh, hang on. We lost the blacksmith. The blacksmith that was getting the last armor. I was going to say, I felt like there would be more than 4. So it'll be 5 damage a hit from the Arb on the Knights, which, as you can see, the relics go in, and there's the other one. And I think he's going to wait for Cavalier, then fight. Looks like it. He may try and fight this here. I think you kind of have to try and fight it. If you can snipe the Trebs, at least it buys you a little bit more time. Let's have a look. What's the HP looking like? It's pretty level. Hold on. Trouble is... look, the Cavalier are going to win. Even without the army. And there's a decent number in queue. Trebs need to walk back now. Trebs need to go back under town center. Halb and Q. McGoob needs to buy a castle here. Trebs are going to go down. Aggressive castle. And their Halbs are out now. And they're quite strong. And the GG has been called. I think it's fair enough. I don't think McGoob quite had enough to push that back. Did well to actually win that last fight at the end. But I think once he saw Halb, realized there's not anything else he can really play into. And Buggy's got a nice eco lead, a nice stance. Still had 3 Trebs, and this castle was going to be built right underneath them. So it's 1-1. And we're going to go into a game number 3. Welcome along to game number 3 of this best of 3 do or die set. We've got Buggy as the Vietnamese in the west. And it'll be McGoob as the Italians in the north. Our map is Copenhagen. Copenhagen being a regicide map, which means we've got a king on the field. These guys may do some scouting early, but then eventually they will be nicely tucked away in a tower, a castle, a town centre. And that's where they'll remain until they are bothered. The way we usually see this map get played is both players will rush to feudal age. Maybe somewhere between 5, like Buggy has, and 7 villages. At which point you will see battle for the top pond or river. Battle for the river. Galleys, fires, demos, whatever's required. Eventually one person gives it up. Other person should put some fish traps in. Then you'll see both players at that time work towards the bottom. Relics are at the bottom, 3 of them there, 2 in the middle. They go to the bottom pond. They start adding stuff in the middle. Maybe see some walls across the sides. Then it becomes all about the land. Destroying armies and trying not to lose your king. There's also these 2 wolves. They are here in pretty much the exact same spot every time. Because what you see on this map are unloomed villages, because you don't really need loom. They're going to walk out to go to this bottom pond. And they're going to get attacked and killed by a wolf. Happens a lot more than you think. King hiding in the castle here for Bugee and for McGoob in the tower at the back. Time for warships. Double dock on this side. Double dock on this side, but waiting for a couple more galleys. No blacksmiths of yet. And the fire has gone forward first. Just the one fire from Bugee. If that is to disrupt the fish, it is doing a brilliant job. Down we go. Scout Cav, we're running around. Galleys are just gonna go past the other side. This fire gets to stay at home then. Demo. Ah, see, the fire has done work already. McGoob may be thinking Bugee is on full fires, but he's actually playing galleys. It was just the one fire. Now we get to see the micro. Let's go. There we go. We're alive. Both players a bit cautious. For now, Scout could be auto-scouting. But he's running underneath. And down it goes, but we'll have seen the flag on the watchtower. Perhaps worth keeping an eye on that for future. Still two docks on both sides. There's a blacksmith with fletching. Fletching already in for Magoo. And this fire will now go down. Demo's coming forward. Probably not going to get a lot of value against galleys. Magoob's slightly better res distribution. Actually going to be adding horse collar here. So transitioning into some farms, potentially. Uh-oh, maybe the demo is going to get some value. Does take out a kill in the end. 332 damage. How foolish of me to suggest the demo won't do well. And a market. Otherwise, quite tame. Still 3 fish out on this side. Idle TC's quite nice. Very low. Loom for both. At the same time as well. How about that? How's the timing? Loom exactly the same time. Great minds, hey? Weaker ships for our Vietnamese player. And same amount of ships though. Out comes the Vil. At least we have Loom. Gonna have to fight off this grey wolf though. Here we go. Please fight it. Please fight it. Please fight it. Please fight it. Okay, we're fighting it. And with Loom, Yeah, we're okay. Alright, we're good. He's good. He's all good. It's all good. That's why we get Loom before we go out, or have the scout around to help out. All very quiet. Italian player will be up first. I think they're still going to be fighting the middle. Oops, sorry, fighting the top. They're both just chilling out. This farm completed before horse collar. Don't tell me this one will as well. This one finished half a second before horse collar finished. Disaster. Disaster. Just call the GG there. McGoob's at the bottom, adding fish at the bottom, I think. And stone walls. Stone walls are good. Just to give yourself a little bit of protection from raids and sneaks. If you can finish the stone walls off, may as well use this field to sneak as well. Just, oh, actually, don't. There's another wolf here. So, maybe get another one. Stonegate is good. It's all very quiet. Both massing galleys. Well, mainly Bugee massing galleys. Couple on stone. Don't have the wood for a TC yet. Can quickly buy a bit of food, a bit of wood to make that happen. Just going to be a lumber camp for now. I wonder what this play is going to be here. Maybe it's going to be thinking about a fast imp. Still going to fight the top. That's the right play. These guys are going to go forward, but they're going to run into a bit of a problem. They're outnumbered. And out-teched as well. Nope, it's going to be a TC at the bottom for Bugee. We can fight. Orange can definitely fight this and chase these down. TC now. 2 TCs each. Eco units, exactly the same at this point. And look at that straight away. Straight into more fishing ships. I imagine fish traps will be next. Go heavy on wood. Start dropping the fish traps. Maybe even get gill nets. Gill nets, great tech. Stone walls. Full stone walls here. That's nice. Just, again, adds that protection against sneaks. Bugee hasn't been coming out to the middle just yet. He's here. And that's it. Oh, we're gonna dive on these. 1, 2, and seen. Knight's gonna go down. Knight's gonna. Oh, he gets. Knight goes down. And at this point, I think our Vietnamese player has won the top water. That means we need a full layer of stone walls here as well. Last thing we want to run into is sneaks, transport sneaks. There's rattans coming out on the field as well. Like just a quick transport into this would be a disaster. So getting the stone walls in will be good. Out of range of the galleys, ideally. But I mean, look, situation looks nice. Got some fish down here, getting upgrades. Upgrade, eco upgrades for both. Play for the relics, always nice. McGoob has no army, really? And housed. Housed. Both players about to be housed. And there's a wall of houses out the back. Very good. Another town centre. Very good. So both going to be 3 TC soon. Raining farms. Could be adding fish. Fish and fish traps. They're your friend. Docks will go down. Market's going to go down too. There's the first monk. That's good. Where's the monastery? Monastery's at home. Probably going to go for this relic first, just inside the walls. Or this one that the scout is looking after. Rattans are out. Down goes the knights. We can see there are some outposts being placed. That one will not get placed. It's on some stone walls. There's the monk heading out for the relic in the middle. How are they going to boom? 65, 66 each at the 23-minute mark. Time for booming. Go crazy, people. Buggy's got a whole heap of wood. I can think of a great way to spend it. Hopefully, for his sake, he does as well. Res slowly ticking up. Stone being bought. 4th town centre. Stone walls behind the stone walls. I think that's good. Monk now heading to the transport down here to go grab the relics. 2 ways you can do this. Wait for 3 monks. Go at once. Grab 3 relics. Or 1 at a time. But when you go 1 at a time, you can also go like grab 1 and just drop it here. Grab the next. Drop it here. Grab the next. Drop it here. And do it that way. Just so you get them off the middle into your side of the base. Oh, here we go. Rattans have walked in. I think they killed a Vil down here too. Conversion? Nope. But relic number 1. And now the garrison? Yes. Very nice. McGoob's on it. Rattans can just keep walking. They don't care. Nice little outpost coming up here, just to add some more vision. We get to see that stable now. Lots of wood. Barracks, double barracks at home, planning condos. Imp. Okay, maybe we're going to see some imp condos from the Italians. Wheelbarrow coming in. Still no horse collar here. Handcart is in on this side, though. Still pretty even. 93.90. Bit of housed. Kind of mega house, because we lost a house here. See a bunch more coming down in the middle, which is good. These walls have been discontinued, as there's some Rattans there. Here comes a monk with a relic. Where do we want to go? Let's find a swap. Come on, man. Can't hold that forever. There we go. He puts it down. Stable, workshop. I like it. Imp on the way. Do you see what I mean? Exactly, Caps. Exactly. Stables. Lots of stables. Vietnamese planning Hasa? No, Light Cav. They don't get Hasa. Oh, no, sorry. They're going to be planning... Surely they're playing Elite Battle Elephant. Surely it's Elite Battle Elephant. Surely it's Elite Battle Elephant, people. with the unique tech on top. 420 chonkers. Surely it's 420 chonkers out of these stables. Oh, Doc got down. Big. McGoob needs to run with these relics ASAP. Actually, one of them's... Yeah. Come on. It's going to be light cav. Boo. Boo, it's light cav. And it's full condos, and Condo have got a bit of armor in. Oh boy, just a bit of armor. They're doing a bit of work. Rattans are still a good counter. There we go. Look at the elephants are out. Bang. Bye-bye. These elephants are going to be pretty strong if they get all their upgrades. Okay, the action is well underway now. Alright, we've got more condos. Condos just coming out anyway. The Genbo are being prepped. The Genbo have a bonus attack against Cav, which includes elephants. So light Cav out. 116 Vils, 94 Vils. I think we need a bit more Vils. Do have 3 relics, and I think in a position to add 4 and 5. They are right here. But the action is here for now. There's a lot of condos, though. They've got full armor. 5 pierce armor. All the armor techs are in. In fact, so is... Oh no, why is Silk... Silk Road is in. I missed that. Trade units cost minus 50%. Hopefully we see trade cog spam. I think that's a misclick. But the condos are working away. The Genbo backing up with a few trebs. Big push. It's a big push. And a bombard cannon out as well. Good. Get up more production coming out regarding siege. The Genbo. Italians are so strong. They're so hard to counter. Look at the Condottiero. 40 of them out now. They don't even have attack upgrades. Just entirely on the armor. Just so they can run around. 1.32 speed. They're quite speedy as well. And suddenly... Buggy's got all the eco. But not much that he can do with it. The relics have gone down here. They are still remaining there. Do we need a little bit of a transport? Potentially? Try and get some raids, counter-attack in. Can do a lot of damage out here. 1 or 2 bombard cannons, 5 rattans. That's enough. Take out a bunch of villagers, just walk around and be a nuisance. Oh, how the raids in here as well. No murder holes yet. Ballistics in. Bracer in as well, which is good. So there's what, but holy, there's just so difficult to get anything done. There's so many. So many, and then the Genbo are just protecting against like light cav or elephants that may want to try and attack these trebs. So it has to be treb v treb or bombard cannon v treb. And treb will go down there. Bombard cannon does land all its shots, 100% accuracy. Condos are just walking around. I think maybe wanted to get a view on a flag. Or just wanting to see if there's a way in. Buggy still has score lead though. The just doesn't really have an answer at the moment. A lot of the score is probably on the water that's not getting used. Ships aren't doing anything. Ships aren't doing anything here. I think if he gets to 200 pop, it may just be worth deleting all of the Navy. But the condos, what do you do against the condo? The Rattans can try, but how much damage is the Rattan going to do? It's 10, but so it's going to do 5 damage, right? Still going to do a bit of damage. It still takes 16 Rattans to one-shot a condo. And eventually they're all going to go down here. But the next wave is all but ready. Buggy needs a bunch of stables to be able to get more light cav out. But even then, lots of Gembo. Adding Elite Rattan, probably a good call, but I just don't know how this is going to get stopped. 4 elephants pop out. They'll get their value worth here, but Trebs are walking forward. King is in a little bit of strife. Just needs more production units, production buildings to get those units out. Maybe going to try full Rattan here. They won't do too badly. Arbalest, says Pancho. Arbalest are good. The answer, in my eyes, is always Fire Lancer. Imp Skirm Fire Lancer. That's my Vietnamese comp. Doesn't matter what the opponent's doing. Imp Skirm Fire Lancer. That's what I'm doing. But at this stage, it's just very hard to get to anything. It just doesn't have production. There's no production buildings to get anywhere. I don't even know if it's teched into Elite Skirm. Yeah, like it takes so long to tech into these things. Oh, he's teched into it, which is good. And yeah, he's adding a few now. Just production is hard. Production's tough now. It's especially when you're getting pushed like this. And you got to remember about the king. Like, I'm telling you, like, it is so open. This is so open. But Buggy's still got... Look, it still has a big score lead. Like, he'd be looking at this, and I imagine if you see the score, just be thinking, well, can't give this up just yet. I've got such a massive score lead. I've got 200 pop. I've got so much res in the bank. Can't be giving this up. And maybe there's enough Rattans out now. 36 Rattans. He has got production from castles. Did have 3 for a fair while. Maybe there's enough Rattans to hold. And can now start going full. Imp Skirm behind this. And the production buildings are being added. There's so much res on hand. But the condos, every time the condos get close, they just push them back. Even Imp Skirm is going to do 3 damage to a condo. I feel like it's just worth going Imp Skirm. I mean, he's got gold for anything. But if you can just get 20 ranges and just go full on Imp Skirm. Fight is messy in here. The 2 players will be absolutely on their limits. Trebs roll forward, but underneath a bombard cannon. They're not going to last long there. Condos are getting their attack upgrades now. Armor could be useful for the archers and the skirms. King's on the move. Good. So we're awake to the conditions of the match. King is on the move. Score has started to level up, though. King is safe in the TC. Condo tries to go forward. Farming. Stables. Ford Castle. Not being built yet. If one Vil taps this, Nah, too slow. Stables coming down, adding light cav, adding a whole bunch of imp skirm. There's 5 rangers. Probably still need more. Condos are going everywhere. It's just condos everywhere now. They're just like, there's light blue and the map control very strong for McGoob. On his side, same idea, right? Add even more barracks, but you can see here, there's already 10 barracks out, and the production from 10 barracks versus 5 rangers or 2 castles makes a big difference. Just able to get to 200 pop. Well, as I say that, he's 157, but just able to pump the condos out quicker. Few light cav coming out. Looks good for McGoob here. And another castle even further into the eco. Buggy's being pushed so hard here. You can see the Vils, they're waiting. Still waiting. Being attacked now. Still waiting. And there we go. Castle's going to start coming down. And eventually it looks like it's going to be a win for the Italians. Just there's 50 condo out now. 50 of these bad boys. And a militia to help out as well. Couple of light cav trying to get going. Castle goes down. TCs are in trouble. You may as well fight to the end. And the GG has eventually been called. McGoob takes it 2-1. Puts himself almost definitely into the final 8. I believe it is definite. We'll go check the ladder after this. And you can see there, that was quite a game. Very, very good stuff. Ebbed and flowed, and eventually the Italians got through. Military numbers, you can see how they just went up and down, and the point where the Rattans really got busy. There were so many Rattans out, and then condos got very close. Couldn't quite happen in the end. See the eco. You're going to see the total res collected here. Always ahead for the Vietnamese player as... Well, they won water. Maybe having your time again, Buggy could maybe go with a few more fish traps. And a few more on fish. We can see here, yep, just breaks away. Techs, yep, good stuff. You can see how the techs increase. You can see the overall, is that just eco count? I think that's what that is, just eco count. And finally the APM, you can see that Buggy plays around 30 and McGoob in the early 40s. That's the game. That's the set. Time to have a look and see what that 2-0 does for Division 3. We can see here, McGoob works his way into 5th. Buggy's lost. Keita and Benji still to play, which means Yes, McGoob is very much safe in the top 8. Still a few more sets to be played in Division 3 to work out who the opponents will be. It will be a straight elimination after this 1v8, 2v7, 3v6, and 4v5 in best of 5s.